What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. So this is my review from the Fulham game yesterday, and also at the end of this I will just give a little preview for the next up and coming game against Athletico Madrid and a starting 11 as well. But first, if I can ask you all to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel, please, if you can. I would be ever so grateful. Thank you. So let's get into it, guys. So that performance from Arsenal was a very good performance, and the type of performance that we now need to carry into these last 3 remaining games. If we can carry on that performance and take that into the next 3 remaining games, I have no doubt that we will win them 3 games, which, you know, is going to take us possibly to the title. You know, yeah, we have to rely on either goal difference or Man City dropping points somewhere, which hopefully will be tomorrow against Everton. They're fighting for the European place, aren't they? So Everton desperately need the points. So we can just keep our fingers crossed on that one, and what will be will be. But the performance of Bukayo Saka is the best performance I've seen of him all season, especially that first half. I'm hoping now this break that he's had, this little rest, has enabled him to get his fitness fully back up and get him a little break that he's much needed, because he's been burnt out, hasn't he? Simple as. And obviously the couple of injuries that he's sustained over the last year or so has also hampered him. But that type of performance, that assist for the first Gyökeres goal, that was class, and that is what we have not seen from Saka all season. That move is exactly what Victor Gyökeres needs from Saka. You know, we're so used to seeing Saka. He's going at his defender in the right wing position and dilly-dallying on whether to cut in or take it wide and try and go round him. And he bamboozles him, doesn't he? First of all, he goes to cut in quickly, cuts back and goes around the defender, and whips a lovely first time crossing, which was perfect for Victor Gyökeres, who was just there to just practically poke it home, tap it home, which put us 1-0 up. And the great thing about that, once we went 1-0 up, we did not sit back and just sit on our laurels and hold out for that and try and just catch them on the counter. We kept going for it. Next goal up was more of the same. Victor Gyökeres getting the ball out wide on the wing, controlling it nicely, giving a lovely little layoff to Saka, who put the ball back in the net, making it 2-0. So, first goal, Saka to Gyökeres. Second goal, Gyökeres to Saka. That's the type of partnership between them we need them to be working on. Now, hopefully, while Bukayo Saka wasn't in the team, injured on the sidelines, you know, whether this has come from any of the coaches, Mikel Arteta, or this is just being himself working, while he's not being in the team, he's being able to sit on the sidelines and watch Gyökeres, look and watch his movements and work out what he needs to change about his own game, which worked a treat in this game. So, like I say, we need more of that, don't we? But at the same time, it's just great to see Bukayo Saka back at his best. We just need that to continue now. Need him to get the consistency back, which we are all used to seeing. And yeah, third goal. Well, there was a goal by Calafiori, which was unfortunately ruled off for offside. Now, it was offside, so there can be no complaints on that, can they? But Gyökeres eventually gets a second goal. Lovely little move by Trossard. Now, Trossard had a fantastic game. This second half of the season, his form's dramatically dipped, and his consistency. We've just not had more of a 5 or a 6 out of Trossard in any game in the second half of the season. So it was nice to also see him backfiring, putting the ball, lovely little dink over, just straight onto Gyökeres' head, who's there to just loop it over into the into the back of the net. Puts us 3-0 up. But I also want to give credit to Calafiori. Now, I love Calafiori as a player. What I do like about him most is the way he progresses up the pitch. His attacking sense. He's always in and around the box, the attacking box. And outside the attacking players, he's probably one of our better strikers of a ball. So, but it was nice to see him back in the squad and back playing well. Unfortunately for him, he got a goal, but it was disallowed. But yeah, so 3-0 up at half time. That enabled us to come out into the second half then and just kind of just take our foot off the gas a little, reserve energy, knowing the second leg of the Champions League tie against Athletico is coming up, and enabled Arteta to, after 60 minutes or so, start making changes and taking off important players that need the rest, the likes of Saka and Declan Rice alike. So yeah, it would have been nice to go and get push on and get another goal or two, but it wasn't meant to be. We've reserved energy. Players will be fit for that second leg, and that's what matters. We got 3 goals at the end of the day, so we can't be too fussy, can we? We'd have all probably have taken a 1-0 win before the game started, so it was nice to at least get 3 goals and rack that goal difference up. We're now +4 ahead of Manchester City, and 6 points ahead of them, albeit they have 2 games in hand. But that's 2 games they now know they have to go out and win. So it's just putting the pressure on them, innit? We've now done our job and it's now over to them. So, guys, that's my review. I will just move on straight to the Athletico Madrid tie now. Yeah, that's coming up Tuesday, second leg, 1 game away from potentially getting to a Champions League final. Something we've only, which is mad when you think of a club with our size, to have only ever competed in 1 Champions League final. But we have a big opportunity Tuesday night. We bring home back to the Emirates a 1-1 draw from the Metropolitano, which is a good result, but we have to go out and finish the job off now. We've got players. I don't think Timber will be back fit for that game, but it'll be interesting what side Arteta will put out now, knowing he's just had the performances from the likes of Calafiori and Miles Lewis-Skelly. I think we all kind of know what Arteta will do. He will probably more than likely bring Hincapié back in and Subamendi. And there'll be question marks over whether he'll bring Martinelli back into the side also, after seeing a decent performance from Trossard. So, it's nice that we can go into this game after a nice win, nice comfortable win. Players nice and fresh, ready and raring to go. So, not much more to say on it. I'll just get straight into me starting 11 now, guys. Now, This will probably just more likely be, oh, I would certainly be tempted to just start the same starting 11 that started against Fulham. I don't know. I'll think about it as I go along. There may be one or two changes, maybe not. So let's get into it, guys. So at the back in goal will be David Raya, as per usual. Back four from right to left will be... Will I keep Ben White? He had a bit of a shaky start against against Fulham, but he grew into the game. Now, he's actually had 2 starts in the last 2 games, so with his fitness, can he play 3 games in a row, start 3 games in a row? Or would it be better to bring Mosquera back in? Because I don't think Timber's ready yet. Even if he's fit, he's not going to be match ready. So I don't think Arteta would start him anyway. And I don't think I would. He would need to be match ready for a game like this, after the amount of time he's been out. But I would probably just go with Mosquera for this one. So centre-back pair on the right will be Saliba. On the left will be Gabriel. And left back will be... I'll bring Nkapie back in for this one. Calafiori had a great game. But his injury fitness is a concern. So we need to take it easy with him, because we need him. He could have a big part to play in these remaining few games if he stays fit. So I will change that and bring Nkapie back in. So the back four will be Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel and Nkapie. Midfield 3. Now, midfield would be tricky, and the Miles Lewis-Skelly and Super Mendy thing is... Now, I like Miles Lewis-Skelly and I like Super Mendy just as much, but Super Mendy has got more experience in this position. But one thing I do like of Miles Lewis-Skelly over Super Mendy is he defends and holds onto the ball. He defends the ball a lot better, especially with his back to goal. A lot better than Super Mendy. And I would be tempted to start Miles Lewis-Skelly again, but for the experience side of it, I will probably bring Super Mendy back in. So at the 6 will be Super Mendy, in the 8 will be Declan Rice, and in the 10 will be Eze. So front 3 on the right will be Saka. At times my starting 11s have left Saka on the bench because his performances weren't up to par. Although Noni Madueke's weren't much better, we were still getting something more from Madueke. But if we can carry on having these performances of Saka back, then he's obviously in the team all day long. So Saka will be back in the team on the right. On the left, Trossard, and through the centre, Victor Gyökeres. So I'll run through it one more time, guys. In goal, David Raya. On the right, Mosquera. Centre back will be Saliba, Gabriel, and left back will be Nkapie. Midfield 3 will be Super Mendy, Rice and Eze, and the front 3 will be Rice, Trossard and Gyökeres. So guys, if you like the video, please give us a big thumbs up, comment down below, and please subscribe. I will ever be so grateful. The channel's grown slowly and I'm ever so grateful for that. And also share the video far and wide, guys. We need these videos to start getting bigger viewing audiences. I have some ones that do get decent views, but it's about time I started hitting them numbers regularly. So the more these videos can be shared out to other Arsenal fans alike, the better for the channel. So guys, that's my video, my review and my preview and my starting 11. So until next time, guys, peace out. Come on, you Gunners!